What's up, guys? It's your boy Scion, and welcome to the MMO show, where I basically talk about the week in MMOs and give you a feel on everything. Now, I'm actually going to change up a little bit how I do the MMO show. It's going to be more multimedia. I was going to do that a while ago, but now I just want to definitely do it now. So the first thing that I want to get on to is MMO FPS, which is basically Warframe. People pretty much know about it by now. And the reason I want to get on that is because Perfect World has recently bought a lot of stock into Warframe, specifically the parent company of Perfect World. So it is what it is. Perfect World has a pretty bad reputation when it comes to taking over games. They basically make them pay to win and kind of screw them up. So I'm really hoping that does not happen to Warframe, and I don't know really what Warframe was thinking, other than this just seems like a bailout right now, but we'll see. Final Fantasy put out their recent preview for the next patch they have coming, and yeah, it's the Ninja, baby. You know good and well I'm going to be doing this. The Warrior Light series is coming back. I said it a few times in the MMO show, and I'm repeating it now that we have the official trailer. Look at that. That's just badass. Why would you not want to do that? Age of Wushu has put out its new content as well, and basically the Flower Prince is a new character that pretty much acts like a badass, and you'll see in a few seconds. I personally like this patch that they actually came out with because it gave the offline system where you can basically have one of your friends, or even like in my case, my wife, who used to play the game and her character is still, it's okay, not super strong or anything like that, but I can actually call my wife's character out to come fight with me with the offline system. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else they got in the game. I just wish it was a little bit more streamlined, but you know, they're getting there, and the game progresses steadily at a patch pace, so I'll give them some time. Master X Master is a game that I missed out on reviewing because I just basically didn't get the email. It went to my spam folder and I didn't recognize it, of course, because it was in Japanese or Korean or whatever it was in. I just didn't pay attention to it in time, so I just couldn't get in to play when I was supposed to get in to play. I will be in the next one, that's guaranteed. I talked to some people and I'll be in there. So just with that said, this is a game that you definitely want to pay attention to. It's a very good game, actually. I've watched a lot of videos, I've talked to people who actually played it, and there's a lot of good reviews on this game. And another thing that's strange is it has two Blade and Soul characters that are confirmed are going to be in it. One that you see already, she's kind of like the evil protagonist in the game, and there's going to be another one. And they're rushing this game out. Now, the way that they're rushing this game out, being that it's a MOBA slash Diablo slash action type of game, it's kind of strange because you would think that they would rush out Blade and Soul before they rushed out a game with two characters from Blade and Soul in it. But yeah, this is NCSoft, so they don't go by normal convention. So I was told I shocked a lot of people by covering, you know, Star Trek Online Delta Rising, and then on top of that, making a should I play and telling people to play it. Pretty much because people are automatically just assuming, just because, you know, Perfect World has something, that the game automatically sucks. Now, I think this game is an exception to that rule, a total exception. There's a lot of games that Perfect World take over, they end up sucking. Not gonna name names, but they suck. This game is not one of them. This game has an excellent story. This game has excellent space combat. It has very lacking ground combat, but overall, you can get by that by the space combat and the story and just the intellectual part of the game, and just figuring things out and having a good build on your ship and stuff like that. You guys know I'm a build person, so I definitely appreciate this game. I like to point things out to you guys, and the reason why I'm showing you Star Trek is because they made an interesting choice, and it kind of annoyed a lot of the people in the Star Trek, you know, universe who actually play the game. But for me, it gave me an emphasis to actually be like, you know what, I want to come and play this game now, because they changed the whole system as far as what the skills are used. Now you have kind of like a discipline system, and it actually allows you to have more leeway than the old system did, and any system that allows you to actually be more hybrid and put your own type of self into the game. I'm in love with that. I want to play the game how I want to play the game. I want myself to be imprinted in the game, and then the character feel like it belongs to me. So when the game does stuff like that, I'm all for it. I just wanted to let you guys know that Camelot Unchained basically came out with pre-testing on the 17th. And I'm not in it yet. I tried to sign up, and I'm definitely gonna try to get in it and give you guys a go of it and show you how basically show you it and tell you how I feel. I like DAOC, so I gotta give it some love. Totally. for the topic this week, I want to know how you guys feel about making builds and builds in games. Now, you guys know that some of the most impressive and highest views on my channel is the build videos that I make. And I think part of the reason for that is I always imprint myself into the build and I imprint myself into the game. When I play a game, I'll always want to actually have it be my way. I don't want it to be the game's way. I want to play within the game's rules, of course, but I don't want the game to actually be playing for me or basically be following behind everybody else. I want to be me. So when you see me in the game, you're like, you know, that's Scion right there. Scion does things like that, does things his way. I don't want to be in the crowd. I don't want to be the top clone, so to speak. I don't want to be the top DPS of the same build that everybody else uses, maybe a million people use that. I don't want to be that person. I want to be individual. I want to be unique. So that's why I usually make these builds, because I like to be unique. Now, granted, the build will truly not be unique anymore if 10,000 people download it like they did with the Arcade Paladin leveling guide. It's not unique anymore. I'm actually seeing people run around on my server with the build, and like, you know, it makes me proud and happy, but at the same time it's like, ah, I'm not unique anymore. But it's whatever. I like people to, if they like it, then, you know, why make something if nobody's going to use it? So when people use it, you can't complain that people are using it. Now, you see me in this particular game right now. This is Star Trek Online. We're fighting the Crystalline Entity. It's a boss and everything, and I'm using a ship that people in Star Trek Online kind of shun, and I like it, to be honest with you. It's a science ship, but it's a science ship that can turn tactical. So you have, like, you basically have a hybrid ship that can do, you know, like 2 different things, and it can transform and change and stuff like that, and I think that's truly badass in this type of game. So yes, again, imprinting yourself into the game. There's not too many ships running around looking like my ship right now. There's not too many people running around using the ship the way that I'm using it right now, so I'm unique. And then people are looking at that and say, well, what are you doing? Like, how's that working out for you? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I'm pretty tanky like a cruiser, but I do DPS like a destroyer like I'm supposed to be. And that's kind of coming outside of the box, and it's working for me. It's fun. I'm doing all the content in the game relatively seamless, and, you know, like, I'm doing it my way. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about, you know, making your own builds in the game and not going along with the crowds and listening to the people who say either you do this or you suck and stuff like that. No, screw all that. I pay money in the game. I pay my time in the game. If it's a free-to-play game, if it's a pay-to-play game, I pay money in the game. I didn't pay or put my time into a game to listen to somebody tell me that I should do what they do or else. No, this is not the New World Order. This is a video game. So guys, just think about it that way. Let me know if you like the new way that I'm doing it now. Let me know if you like the old way. Also, there's going to be a little shot tomorrow for you Naruto fans out there. Yes, Naruto. There's going to be a game. There's going to be a review. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. And you guys be legendary, and I will catch you next video. Peace. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me. Be legendary, and I will see you next time.